Okay, looks like we're live, except I need my microphone over here. Hello and welcome back everyone to Let's Play Virtue's Last Reward. Right, last time we were in the crew quarters and trying to solve this puzzle. There's another piece to it. Oh no, wait, we've already solved it, that's right. Okay. Hey, what's this? Did you open this, Sigma? Yeah, who else could have? Why didn't you tell us sooner? What? Forget about it, Alice. Let's just see what's in there. What's this thing? A map. It says floor A. We can look at it more later. There's more stuff in the safe. Why don't we get all of it before we start going through it? Good idea. Looks like we've got a card. Whoop, make that 2 cards. This is one of those cards for the ambidex rooms, AB rooms, whatever. See, it says ambidex room right there. So it does. Then we can use these to open the AB rooms. Yes. But, how are we supposed to get back there? The door to the warehouse is still locked. I think the answer to that question is in the safe. Check out this note. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I can't keep you from going in and out of them. Any color of bracelet can go through them as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you've solved the puzzle. I see. So once we get out of the crew quarters, we can head back to the warehouse, right? Yeah, seems like it. And this key is how we're going to get out of here. Right. So this key will open the door at the end of the hallway. I actually think my my 0 the third impression is pretty good. Just gonna put that out there. A key I found in the safe. I should be able to use this to open the exit. Let's go! Wait! What about this book on top of the safe? Oh! It's a book about cats, but do we have time for that, right, Meow? Meow? Sorry. It's this sort of, I guess you could call it tick. I've had it since I was young. I wish I was just kitten, but I can't control it. It's not dangerous though, you're perfectly fine. Not dangerous? Anyway, the book's called Schrodinger's Cat. Don't you mean Schrodinger's cat? What is he saying, Schrodinger's? Oh, you've heard of it. I think it'd be harder to find someone who hasn't heard of it. For real? He just talks in cat puns for no reason. Okay. Do you know what it is too, Alice? Of course I do. I was just wondering why this book was here. So what is Schrodinger's cat? It's a quantum physics thought experiment. The book probably discusses the principles of the experiment, talks about in more depth. See, Erwin Rudolf Joseph Alexander Schrödinger, that's a name, was a scholar of theoretical physics in Austria. He was born in 1887 and... Wait! Is this gonna be a long story? Yes. Thought so. How about we talk about it later then? I mean, we just found the key that'll get us out of here. You do have a point there. Yes, he does. We should leave now. Alright, let's go! The lock for the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? I'm gonna open the door. Okay. I'm ready. Go for it. Alright then. 3, 2, 1! Yeah! I unlocked the door! Why was I making it so dramatic? Alright. Well, we found it! Wow. Okay. That goes pretty far. We made our way down the hallway, and at the end waiting for us. Hey, looks like the gang's all here. What's up?
We left our room, headed left.
And ended up here.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
All right. Oh. No matter which door we took, all of them led back here.
The same as the map we found in the lounge.
The lounge?
Oh, we found something like that too. Our room was an infirmary.
That's so. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
That was a weird screen glitch there. Why did it do that? Alright. I forgot food. Well, I use the term food very loosely, but I plan to go get some tortilla chips with some salsa later. Oh, salsa con queso. That's what it's called.
This is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looks like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock, huh? Yeah, won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh yeah, the time left. Looks like 2 hours, 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
No, looks like we don't have a choice then. You gotta head back. Clover, how about you show him that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Huh? Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that. It was in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the crew quarters. Well, if that's true, then we can go all the way back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
We can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. One for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
Alright, fine. I'm going.
Click. Boop. I don't know why I did that. Don't ask. Alright. Well, this seems like a good point to go grab a snack, so I'll be right back. Yep. Maybe not. Crew quarters. Again? Didn't we do this already?
So, this is the crew quarters, huh?
Okay. 1 second. They just smacked my microphone. wonder what Hatman's deal is, though. Dio. I also have to wonder if we're still using aliases or if they're real names, because we never discussed that. Well, I know Kay is, and I know Clover is, but other than them. This is a terrible position for this bag, and I know it's gonna end horribly, but because I'm bouncing it on my foot.
Just as the note said, we had no trouble getting in here.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
Hey, look, Grandpa! They got a poster of a lady in here! It looks like the ones you got back home!
What?
This one's pretty hot. I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
Agreed.
I sure would like to take it home with me. Unfortunately, I don't think this is really the time for that. Let's keep moving.
Whoa, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the Nonary game, and if Quark is calling Tenmoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seem to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy.
It's interesting, we're the one of the ones that are on the outside looking in on that.
I can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
Oh, you mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Shh! You're being too loud, Quark. You have to say these things quietly.
Finally done? You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
Ah, for... Yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Otherwise...
Well, do you really need me to spell it out?
Forget it.
That's a good boy. Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
We go into the AP rooms, right? Look. We've got some keys for them right here. Kay and Quark have 2 each, so I've got 6 altogether.
But who goes into what room?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The 2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yes.
What do we do after we go into the room?
Play a game. Just like it says on the door.
You play the Ambidex game!
Wait. What's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
I keep clicking off the window. It's a game of betrayal, then.
Yes, I guess you could put it that way.
And what's the notary game?
That refers to the whole enchilada. The notary game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The Ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one. Make sense?
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you think, Ian?
You arrogant little bastard.
Well, that's just how I am. So you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AB room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside. I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Okay, Quark and myself each gave one card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyoji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion about who'd go into which door, but Vi and I found ourselves heading towards the leftmost room. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head in
Why are
too?
you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay, fine.
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Polling. What? This game's got a time limit too. Wait.
Something wrong?
No, nothing. There's no one here.
About? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know.
Let's get inside.
Yeah, right.
This looks just like the room we woke up in.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's different. Yeah. Looks like there's something on it. Oh, okay. The Ambidex game will now begin. Press start to start the game, and the door won't open until the polling's closed.
What the hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? I just pressed the start button.
What it said? Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Oh,
yes,
really?
Really?
Hey! Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates.
AB gate?
That's the door to the AB room, silly. You're in the AB room right now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation. Now, let's get this party started. Let me tell you about the AB game.
This is where things go bad, right?
Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opinion. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well, there are two people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a two-on-one battle, I guess. Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors.
Oh.
For example,
Siggy and Fido paired up with Alas and went through the cyan door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Alas.
And it goes the other way too. Alas's opponent will be Siggy and Fido.
Well, yeah, why wouldn't it?
Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Tamioli.
Potassium and Cleaver? Oh, I get it, cause he's K.
And Vito and Quirk's enemy will be Mooney. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you?
All you guys have to do
Is pick! Just pick one of those easy options! Your DP will go up or down, depending on what you pick. It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view. So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they.
and you'll all get a nice warm fuzzy feeling inside.
We call that the best pals outcome.
Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it?
Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome.
Stupid jerk face.
Somebody did that to me. I'd skin them and stew them with some taters.
The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent.
If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely zero change in BP.
Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome.
As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? Well, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too. The 2 of you only get 1 vote. You get to choose once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get. Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess.
What? Why does this have to wait?
It'll be okay.
No, it won't.
30 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Anyway, I've gotta hop along now. Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You've got plenty of time, so think it out. Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
Ma'am, what are we gonna do?
About the AB game?
Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game. It seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
What's that?
You've never heard of it? It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate. Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Apple and Banana?
I just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything. Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
Yeah, keep going.
So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. It goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving you trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, punk, what's it gonna be? Gonna give me what I want, or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep your cat in the bag. No rush. Give you plenty of time to think about it.
So that's the prisoner's dilemma.
What would you do? Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Well, technically we are, aren't we? My erstwhile criminal associate Banana is gonna keep his mouth shut, then the best choice is for me to spill the beans. That way I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that. It seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important.
Which is?
Will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level too. You see now? The A-B game is the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah. They are pretty much the same thing. If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2, but if we don't trust each other, in the long run it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
0, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him? Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked ally. What would our total points be?
Well, 2 times 9 is 18, so 18 points.
Okay. Now let's say one of the pairs chooses betray.
The pair who picked betray will get 3 points each, so in total they'll have 6. But the solo they betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so the total gain for that game would only be 4. The other 2 groups who would choose ally for that round, right? So for the other 2 teams, you'll get 6 each, which give you 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4 is 16 points.
So what does that tell you?
If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, We need to all always choose ally to get the most points. If even one person chooses betray, total points we get goes down.
In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits, not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone, and they hurt you.
Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is that I should pick ally.
I mean the opposite. If you're going to make
What?
the most logical choice here, the only option is betray.
What? Why? You just explained why that was a terrible idea.
It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma. If we choose ally, and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All 3 of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses betray?
Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So
20 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose betray. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
I'd like to see you stop me! Hey. Did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's gonna happen. Do you know something? You do know something! What are you hiding? Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. And for starters, how'd you know my name?
Knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you. But you seem to know me. Only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
Me? Why would you think that?
Too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you. That hardly seems normal.
Oh, come on. I could ask you the same
Don't
thing.
change the subject. We're talking about you. Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you, I've never seen you before in my life. Blah, blah. Objection! That looks like a bomb.
Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it. Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma.
Ooh. It's a cute smile. Boom!
Goodbye.
Wait. Are we on the moon? What was that?
Wrong? Saw what?
I saw the explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and
Whoa, Sigma. Calm down. What are you talking about? What is it now?
My head.
It hurts?
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
It didn't just hurt. It felt like it was gonna explode.
Are you alright?
I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah, maybe I could just lay my head on your lap.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Fine, I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten, so I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Was it just a hallucination, brought on by stress or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out? Had seemed real, though. Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at that thought. Seeing the future, this wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel, this is real life. Things like that didn't happen, I was just tired. The stress of the nonary game was probably getting to me more than I thought. I was tired and I was emotional. A hallucination was strange, but really it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if I hadn't been in the hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles. Like a hamster on a wheel.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Huh? What the hell was that?
What? Do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Makes sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
So if you plan to pick ally, then you don't even really need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally or betray?
Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose betray.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
It's the same thing.
It's completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
No, whatever. You still want to betray, right? And why did you ask me? So we never finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something gonna happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die.
What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell do you know that? Zero never said anything about it.
I swear, I don't. I just know somehow. There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on. That again? You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth? Wait, did you see it? Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't...
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
This was wrong. Vi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree. Ew.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do it.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There's only one possible choice. Oops, misclicked.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
As Vi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
What the hell were you thinking? Did you hear anything I said?
Yeah, I was, and yeah, I did. Well, I want to believe in Alice.
It's not really a rational decision.
I know.
Siggy! But no! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Yeah. Alright.
Good. Looks like you're all here.
Finally, let's get ready to rock!
Ambidex game! Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Well, hello, Danganronpa style comic thing. Well, that's not good.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Oi, Alice! What the hell's this?
I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray.
See, I was hoping she would remember the other game, but okay.
Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Why? Why did you do it?
The same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
Why? Haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma? Best solution is for all of us to choose ally.
All of us, huh? Kay and Clover chose betray too. Yes. I know about the prisoner's dilemma. But everyone picking ally isn't a reasonable outcome. Just look at the results for this round.
Yeah, never trust Clover. Ever.
What do they tell you? You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you've just met. Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case.
What?
Was that upsetting? My apologies. I'm only trying to warn you.
Alice is right.
So the best one to get everybody to choose ally would actually be to get Clover against Alice because they'd both ally with each other.
You made a stupid choice, and thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
God damn it. I sought my jaw and stomped away from Alice and Phi. My hands had balled themselves in fists, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why had you done it? Quark, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose Ally.
See, I didn't trust her because she looks like crazy.
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick Betray.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick Betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh. Theo, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Kidding! I lied. That was a joke. Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
It was a joke?
Yeah.
Pretty terrible freaking joke.
You really had me going there.
I really surprised you, huh?
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
I understand. Guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
It looked like there had been some sort of argument between K. Clover and Tenmyoji, although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably.
When does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right, you are. So, let me just close them.
Dang it, Luna.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round.
The moon round?
Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Moon cards? Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them?
Yes, indeed.
Ow. For some freaking reason, my arm really hurts whenever I'm trying to open these things.
Now, you'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on.
Of course. You could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth and back and forth when you're losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5. Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to round 24,009,004,800. 197.
Wow, that would be a lot of rounds.
I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
I don't have enough puzzles for 29 million. Hey, can I ask you something?
Can you?
There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly. What about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing missing. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors. Maybe it's not 100% true.
What? What do you mean?
You can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 rooms. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But wait, hold on a moment. Do these things even come off?
Oh, yes, they do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape.
The second is to die.
As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, Theo. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do.
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You die.
Shocking.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically,
Kinda.
it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium. But you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything?
Somebody might die during the next round of the AV game. There. That's pretty clear, right? If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenryaldi. Or Siggy. Oh, or maybe Fido. Or maybe everyone.
Everyone.
What?
Why?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized. Just like when you break the rules. I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full mod.
So, Vi had been right. But how'd she known before Zero told us? I mean, you could just guess that. Just a thought.
Phi Sigma and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That means it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people so long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left or if your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait! You've already got those bracelets! Have a look! The color's changed, hasn't it?
Oh, it did change. I thought that was a little weird. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Me too. It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait, really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta. Are you 2 magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are paired. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
When did they change?
After we did the Ambidex game.
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything. Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again. Did you really think I was gonna cry? Suckers! As if I'd cry over you dummies!
What the? You fucking dick!
Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching.
Maybe I'll see you again someday.
Have a nice tragedy.
Well then. That happened. So we're yellow solo now.
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, looks like about 42
We should go and
minutes.
see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn, how the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, or at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money, and my family certainly wasn't rich. If anybody was hoping to get a fat ransom payout from me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on Earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. There you go. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group's server? As if. No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes. But it was just the one time. And she was the one who went after me. Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. Except for that one thing. If there was a reason I'd been abducted and put in the notary game, I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still blurry, but they were there. Oh, flashback time! Yay! December 25th, 2028. Early morning, California desert. The moon was beautiful. I'd just finished writing a paper due that day, and was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty, and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. The last time I'd looked at the clock, it had said it was 2 in the morning, which meant today was Christmas Day. While I was at school, typing away feverishly on Christmas, there were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have the time to spend all night troubleshooting the stupid thing, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I got was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning to go to. Somehow I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would be a really good idea. Probably not. At any rate, I'd stayed up all night to finish my paper, and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I chugged to stay awake. Maybe a bit of both. I slid into my car, stuck the key into the ignition, and after only 2 tries, I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise like metal on metal and fell silent. God damn it! You stupid piece of shit! I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but that obviously didn't work. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Huh, what? What the hell's this? Why is my car smoking? I clawed at the door, and for a moment I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Shit! Open, goddammit! What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rearview mirror, but I was certain. There was someone behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can. Who's there? My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt. And I could already feel the world starting to grow dark. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. And then I died. Oh wait, no. I woke up here. That's right. When they opened again, I was in the AB room with Fi. And then all the shit happened that you saw. The end. Good story, bro. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. Let's check the infirmary. I have an idea, everybody. So, this is the infirmary, huh?
What's up with your face?
Alice.
You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still angry?
Of course! I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
Choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over.
I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose ally, then I would have chosen ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
I definitely should have not come in here.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder. That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
No idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say. But it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the, detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you?
No.
CIA? Fine. Well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep them guessing.
Hey.
I'm just confused now.
With you and Clover.
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
A desert?
Yes. But that's an awfully long story. Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Circus ringleader?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
No, yeah. That was pretty much exactly what I thought. A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope. I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. We still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
Told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school. When I got in my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere. Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
You've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay, since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she
I
do?
think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
Nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Huh?
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know. She didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Well...
I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of... there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
Maybe she's a psychic. No, nothing in particular. Yeah. She's a real mystery, alright. I honestly know about as much as you do. So basically nothing. But I know she can flip really hard. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name, and I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she, really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. Let's see, a fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader, plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others
Where do
then.
you plan on going?
Lounge. I was thinking maybe the lounge.
Right. Later, bro.
Okay. I headed out of the infirmary.
Oh, hey Sigma.
Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of a waitress?
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. This lounge is not very loungy, is it? So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar, a sofa, and 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be
I turned
underage.
21 just the other day.
I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Fortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea. Well, this isn't a really good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
You've got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan. Well, it's fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Right?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before, anyway. Has this been happening to anybody else?
The headaches. Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here. Well...
Well, what?
It's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No. My body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like, like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms, and then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of like
Really?
my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah! Exactly!
Because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh, yeah, right. Actually, it might be the fact that we're on the moon.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
220, okay.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Wow, this is a long novel section, yo. We have to go all the way down here before another choice. And that choice leads us to the end? It's actually fairly linear then, isn't it? Because these are the 3 rooms, and then these 2 choices are... God dang it. Are, Okay, you have to hit escape, I guess. Oh wait, maybe right-click? Right-click, okay. Then these 2 choices are the thing. The A-B room choice. And then for some reason, each of the 2 choices here splits off another time. And then at the end, it splits off once more, except for the one we're on. It doesn't split off until a little bit later. So that's kind of interesting. Does that both here and here, though. That doesn't tell me anything about the story, though. So, yeah. Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else, then. You guys gonna stick around here?
Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay, catch you later, then. I waved goodbye and headed toward the exit. Where to next? Well, there's only one other place I can go on. And that only leaves Kay. And... Quark? Yeah. Yeah, Kay and Quark. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. Clicked off. Crew quarters. Their quarterly crew. Crew quarter. Do 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 do.
Oh, Sigma.
Hey.
Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Vi, Alice, and I went through all the
Did you
rooms.
find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary.
What's this book?
Huh? Oh, that's a book of meowed cats.
Meowed?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything, though.
Okay.
Kay's like, uh-huh.
That's weird. So what's the cat book about?
Oh, well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks about it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that.
They're just like, no, but seriously, stop that.
The cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right? What?
Meowby? I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Vi told me.
Probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
He looks a bit cat-like, doesn't he? Hey, there's the answering machine. This puzzle was a thing. Well, what about you guys? You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
This whole facility is pretty suspicious, but...
Also, are you... Is that C4 on your head?
I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Write that down. Lunar eclipse.
Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
31st, huh? I had been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse, lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing, though.
Oh, what was it?
Luna didn't tell you?
No?
Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical-6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical-6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death total... The what? Is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. There's a zombie outbreak on Earth. Well, that sucks. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, it sounds like a pretty big deal.
It does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. Oh god, we've been in here for a year! No, it's not Danganronpa again, is it? This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical-6.
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside.
World outside, he says.
Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Clover's voice shattered the silence. Wait, Clover.
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something. What did you find? It's horrible. It's really scary.
Horrible?
Oh, never mind. Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it.
Okay, Clover. Where is it?
Right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. Three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
A bomb? No, no way.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody. No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds. See?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
Can a ringleader defuse bombs? No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives arrived. Ugh. Luna pushed them through them and pointed at the bomb.
There, you see?
For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicion suddenly reawakened. It was Fi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or a switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this?
And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Yeah, we looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there.
So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here, then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my train...
Clover!
Clover's eyes widened and she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb.
No, I'm pretty sure too.
And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Antimatter? Wait.
What?
You mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Annihilation?
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah, Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but...
Oops, had to click off there for a second.
I don't really know anything else.
Oops. I also had to close the Twitch thing. Okay.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think? I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Fine nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons, and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh. Alright, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they'd disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You followed it, though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of a... just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E = mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion
That's about
joules?
as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the... You've got to be kidding me. There's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram, being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
Hello? Screw off. Okay. Just a telemarketer? I don't know.
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered...
Then there could be a number 2 and a number 1 bomb out there, huh?
Yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
Don't
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now. Until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
Yeah, probably.
Not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
Makes sense. So we just need to get this
That's
password. But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea. But we can figure
Zero.
out when they did it. When you and I
Oh,
searched
yeah?
this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
Huh. Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind the warehouse when you guys went off. I know that sounds suspicious, but come on. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you? Not out loud, you didn't. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
Oh. Crap. That was... just a... I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Wait. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. According to Tenmyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here and they set up the...
Impossible. There's no
Why?
way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay, fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Junior said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Fine, Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest, and Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice, Dio, Luna, Kay. I mean, he certainly has enough place to hide that, doesn't he? Clover, Tenmyoji, Vi, or... It seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? No, why would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make the game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No, it didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no, this is bad.
What is it?
Buttons on your bracelet.
Oh crap! Ah shit. Is this for real? Oh wait, when did mine change to pair? I thought it was solo.
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open.
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Alright. Because either way, we all die. I need some water. Give me a second.
Chromatic doors have opened.
I'm sorry, has the game been playing itself? Okay.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
So our options this time are,
I need to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
violate our options. Option A, Luna and I, yellow, pair her up with Clover, cyan, to open the green door. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Alice to open the red door. Kay and Quark pair up with Phi to open the blue door. Option B, Luna and I pair up with Phi to open the red door. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Clover. Kay and Quark pair up with Alice. Option C, Luna and I pair up with Alice. Well, I definitely don't want to do that again. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Phi. Kay and Quark pair up with Clover.
Minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Option B is to go through the red door. Okay. Okay, how are we gonna do this?
Or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
Most what?
People who only have 1 BP.
Oh, so that would be me, you, and Tenmyoji.
No way. I refuse.
Well then, what would you suggest? A vote? So we all just like raise our hands for the option we want.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Tough. Pick something else.
Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore. Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
So option B then. I'd like to go with Phi. You good with that, Luna?
Sure, I really don't mind.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors.
Okay, well we have a 3-way tie. Good vote, everybody. So 2 votes for A, 3 votes for B and C. If Clover's vote doesn't decide this thing, we're gonna have to figure something else out.
I want to go with option C. Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C won 4 votes. We were almost at time and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was gonna have to go with the majority.
10 seconds remain until
Interesting, because I did notice it doesn't split, so.
9.
The doors are closing. Let's go.
Come on, Luna, hurry up. Gotta get the blue door. Luna, Alice, and I dashed through the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into theirs. Clover, Quark, and Kay had ended up with the red door, and Pi, Dio, and Timyoji had gone to the green.
1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
0. Woo! Florby. Huh? There are 3 doors here.
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Well, there's a weird lever thing over here.
Pulling it.
How about you try pulling it?
What's with all this hostility? Are you still mad about the last AV game?
Of course I am.
Please don't fight. We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble. Please.
Yeah.
Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right ahead. See if I care.
Oh, one of the doors opened.
Only one. I wonder how you open the other ones.
Who cares? We should get moving.
What is this place? Don't tell me we somehow managed to get outside.
I doubt it. Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
Oh yeah. I remember the door said bee garden or something. What's a bee garden?
Probably stands for something. Maybe beautiful?
Thinking botanical?
This feels like a whole other little world.
Like an oasis in the middle of all this metal.
I feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. All of this green. It's wonderful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
Well, this must be the exit. Damn. Well, so much for this being easy. It's
We
locked.
should split up and look around.
Agreed.
Well, let's get to it then. Seek a way out. Okay. There's a red spotted mushroom growing in the shadow of this tree. Okay. I think there's something here, but I can't really tell. Well, that's the door we came through. No point going back. This is a safe, right? Well, it looks like one at least. There was a safe that looked like this in the crew quarters too. Let's see if we can get it open. If that had been the correct password, I would have laughed pretty hysterically. Ah, damn it. I just don't get it. There's a circular indentation in this panel. And there are 2 fan-shaped holes inside it. Look carefully. Those fans are connected. It looks like a butterfly. Will we? We're going to have to cross the water to get over there. Please be careful. If you slip, you could fall into the stream. Clicking the blue arrow will move you from the current area to the adjacent one. I'll get him. Let's see, there's something in here. Huh? There's something next to my foot. Look, Luna, it's Sigma's house. Is that true, Sigma? Is this shed your house? You must be going through a rough time. A steel-colored shovel. It's not rusty at all. Maybe keeping it in the shed to keep it from rusting. Well, this had to be for digging stuff up. I can't think of any other use for it. There are 3 red buttons on the panel. I pushed them, but nothing happened. Do you think they're broken? Maybe you just need to press them in a specific order. A metal shaft. The tip is an octagonal hole. It looks kind of like a wrench. A bird's eye view of the garden. It's kind of like a map. What's that on the right? Looks like a box. I think it's a treasure chest. It's connected to the drawing above it, see? It's just a flower pot. There's nothing special about it at all. Wait! Don't people usually hide their house keys under a flower pot or in the mailbox? They do. Just trust me. I'm sure there's something under here. A small silver key. Probably goes in the keyhole. I mean, what else do you do with these? Yeah, it's a paprika. No. That's a pepper. Probably a bell pepper. Paprika is what you call the spice you make from them. Oh, huh. Why is this split in half? I'm not sure. Wait, is there something in there? Oh yeah, let me take a look. I didn't think a colored coin would be made of metal. You can get lots of different colored coins by using different alloys. I saw a 5-cent coin made from brass once, and a 10-cent coin made from bronze. I've seen people using a metal detector to search for coins on those shows where they hunt for treasure. Yeah, I guess coins are metal. That makes sense. Do you think there might be coins in these tomatoes too? Maybe, but there are an awful lot of them and they all look the same. If we only had a way to tell which tomato had a coin in it. Way like a metal detector? That was a pretty subtle hint, right? Alright, well, let's move on. Let's see, this next area has a metal detector right there. This is... it looks like a tombstone. So the people buried here are Mr. Tu Fui and Mrs. Ego Eris. What? Well, that's what it says. Tu Fui Ego Eris. That's an epitaph. Something like that they feel represents them, or just a phrase they liked. What does it mean? Beats me. Any ideas, Luna? It looks like it's Latin, but I don't know what it means either. Did you see this? Looks like there's a keyhole down here near the bottom. You're right. Tui Fui Ego Eris. I have no idea what that means. It looks like there's some sort of tile mosaic on the bottom of the pond. A lion. Yeah, looks like a lion, alright. You're gonna dig up the skunk cabbage? Poor thing, it's never done anything to you. Don't worry, I'll replant it when we're done. Wait, what? A box with a gold lid, huh? Snazzy. There's an opening, though. A metal scale. There's a plate on each side. On the right plate, we have a gold key. And on the left plate, we have a knife. That looks like a paring knife. What's that? It's a knife used for small delicate work, like deveining shrimp, but you can use it pretty much to cut anything. That's awesome! You know about cooking and stuff. I'll just cut things with bare hands. I guess it's time I showed you just how good I am at cooking things. I think I'll start by cooking you! Sorry. This piece of paper I got out of the gold box. Looks like it was torn off another piece of paper. Keep in mind there's a scale there. But for now I feel like the solution's pretty obvious. Oh wait, what does moss? Moss? I don't see any moss. Aren't the coins made of metal? You've got the perfect way to find them then, don't you? Really? I need to find the coins, but I think I've got the perfect thing for that. Cucumber, cucumber. These cucumbers are so long. Do you think there might be a coin in one of them? Maybe we should just go through one by one and bite them? That's not a good idea. There's gotta be something we could use to make things easier. Okay, I get it. Oh, this one, it's reacting to this onion. Alright, let's dig it up. This is the only one that got a reaction, right? Oh! The metal detector seems to be responding to this tomato. Alright, grab it. Do you react to any of the others? No, just this one. Here you go. Oh look, the metal detector's reacting to this one. Okay, can you grab that one then? Alright. Did any of the others cause any reaction? No, just this one. Here you go. And we combine them all together to make minestrone. No, obviously you pair it with a knife. Get a green coin. A white coin. And a red coin. This is a balance scale. You can use it to weigh things. It can help you tell things that look similar have different weights. Like those full coins, for instance. Wait, what? What? They just flew everywhere! Do you think it's broken? Let's see. Oh, I get it. If you use the scale more than 5 times, it triggers the spring, which makes the whole thing shake. Oh, it'll do the same thing if you stop using it before you've reached 5. Alright, we need to pick up all the coins. Well, now I've got the coins. Oh. They went everywhere again. I guess we can't just take our time here. We'll give you 2 more tries to try and figure out the weight. If you can't manage it, we're gonna have to take over. She's right. If you keep this up, the scale might break. If you start the scale game again after playing it twice, the difficulty level will automatically be changed to easy, so don't screw it up. Well, now I've got the coins. Looks like there's just enough room for 2 on this bench. Why are you looking at me? Oh, no reason. Oh. Moss. Or not. A red spotted mushroom. I think I'll try digging here. I think maybe you need to press the buttons in a specific order. Do you think the order is written down somewhere? Oh, duh. Is it just the potted plant? Alright, let's figure this out. This is the treasure chest, right? And this is an island? There aren't any islands in here, though. Something green growing on the top. Yeah, but there's grass everywhere in here. Maybe it's something else. Looks for something with green on the top. What is that? Maybe I should take a closer look. Alright, let's try digging here. How do you read this? Like this, I guess? Well, we can try it out. Left, right, right, left, middle, middle, right. There. Waterfall stopped. I guess that was the waterfall control panel. Ah. The indentations are small and circular, So we probably need something that fits that description. Do you have anything like that? Small and circular, huh? What's that noise? It sounded like something unlocking. Oh, I did it! I guess it wasn't just a panel, it was actually a door. And there's a screen inside of it. It's showing 9 stars. What are we supposed to do with them? Well, why don't you try touching them? Correct order. What? Oh, it's nice to see I still have my memo from the last one. I can't figure it out. You can do it? That's not a good hint. Is there something around here that had a pattern on it? Oh, wait. It's a tile mosaic of a lion on the bottom of the pond. Okay, well, that was about all I had. This other thing has a keyhole on it, but that doesn't tell me anything. There's this butterfly thing. I don't think that'll fit. You need something that's the right shape to fit in that hole. Oh, shoot, I thought it looked like it was about the right size. A large Japanese Zelkova tree. Zelkova moon tree. Aren't you guys tired? Why don't we rest on this bench for a while? Water from the waterfall splashes all over it though. We sit here, won't our butts get wet? Damn it, I've been made. I don't still have the note, so it's not like on the other side of it. How do you know which stars to take? Oh. Oh. I'm a dumb. The handle fits perfectly into the hole in the wall. Good, now try turning it. When I turned the handle, it got dark. It looks like the light up there went down. Maybe that light was sort of a surrogate sun. If that's the case, it didn't just get dark, it became nighttime. So the garden needs nighttime? I guess so. Or maybe there's some hidden meaning in switching from night to day. Let's go see if anything's changed now it's dark. If you want it to be afternoon again, all we have to do is turn the handle, right? Oh! Look at the stream. Hey, look at that. Are these stars? Maybe the idea was that when night falls, the stars come out? Purple. P B Y G R. 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 Okay. The stars show up once night fell. I wonder if there's some significance to that. Well, turning the handle made the room bright again. Light that went down when you turned the night on came back up. So now the sun is out and it's gone from night to afternoon. That's pretty clever. Purple, blue, yellow, green, red. Completo! Awesome, solved it! Good work! Look at the screen. Huh? Wait, is this the safe password? That wasn't too difficult. Completo! Yes! It opened! You did it! Good job, Sigma. There's a lot of stuff in here. Well, let's have a look at it then. First off, this looks like a map. On the upper left it says, Floor B. The map we found in the crew quarters said Floor A. So A is the top floor and B is the bottom? I mean, we took the elevator down to get here, so... Right. Let's keep going. There are more things in the safe. This is... the key card. It has a moon on it. That means... yeah, this is the moon card that the announcer was talking about. There's two of them in here, just like with this... There's two of them in here, just like with the sun card. You should take one, Alice. Why? Well, you're a solo. Luna and I'll take one and you take the other one. Ah, right. Thanks. So what have we got next? Looks like a piece of paper. What is this? Some kind of diagram. It doesn't make any sense. I wonder what it is. Ah, well, just forget about it for now. We can always come back to it later. There's two more things in here. What's this? It looks like a note. It says IG equals immunoglobulin. What's immunoglobulin? It's another word for an antibody. You mean like the thing in your body that fights off bacteria and viruses and stuff? Yes. So what is this supposed to tell us? Honestly, I have no idea. Well, the only thing left is this key. That must be the key to the exit. Yes, I think you're right. We should be able to use it to open the door. Awesome! What are we waiting for? I don't know. This says lock on it, so it's probably the lock. Alright, let's open this door. Yes, let's. Please do. Here we go. 3, 2, 1! You found it. No sooner had we stepped out of the garden than I saw the 3 people I'd watched leave through the green door sometime earlier. Whoa! What are you guys doing here?
You the same thing. How'd you get here?
Sigma, hand me the map.
Map? Alright. I dug the map out of my pocket and spread it out in front of us.
You 3 came in through the blue door, right? And which room did you go into?
The fan-shaped one? I think it's called the Bee Garden.
Bee Garden?
It's this big dome with a bunch of plants in it. Look, you can go see it yourself later, alright?
What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
And then we met up. Right here.
So, what's the treatment center? It sounds a lot like the infirmary.
You want to have a look? We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited. So?
Sure. Let's have a look. After a few moments of brisk walking, we found ourselves in the treatment center. No, really. Well, this looks like a fun puzzle. Lion? What are those?
They're why this is called a treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries.
Whoa, that's
How about you
nuts.
climb in one of them, Dio?
Why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
Hey, you want to start something, lady?
Calm down now, son. If you don't cool off a bit, I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here.
Huh? Why?
Weren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function. I figured that ought to cool your head up.
Wait, did you say cold sleep? It's where they freeze you, right? And you can stay that way for a really long time?
According to some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago, there were 3 frozen people in these pods.
3 people? Who?
You mean 3 of us were...
We don't know. All we found was what was in the logs for the pods.
How long were they there?
No idea. Part of the logs were erased. All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up. That's it.
Then they could be anyone.
Well, anyone but you.
What? Why not
Use
Alice?
a device like this to freeze Alice. Am I wrong?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9. It freezes at 96.8 degrees. That means all you have to do to put yourself in cold sleep is drop your body temperature below 96.8. No fancy machine needed.
Where on earth did you hear that?
From Clover.
Clover?
When we were exploring the lounge during the first round.
I see.
What's so funny?
Oh man, you fell for that one hook, line, and sinker, didn't you? Clover was messing with you. That is, if she even said anything to you at all. It was a lie. A joke?
A joke? No, there's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice 9.
Well, you're mistaken. It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend.
With seemingly no other prompting, Alice launched into a lengthy explanation. It went something like this. At some point in the past, someone found a frozen, mummified Egyptian queen. What was curious about this mummy, however, was that it remained frozen at room temperature. People began to refer to her as All Ice, which eventually became simply Alice. Rumors that her body was made from Ice 9 began to circulate, and her bizarre refusal to thaw only compounded them.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move. And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was her. I mean, really, how could anyone believe something so ridiculous? The existence of this mysterious Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
But why would people mistake that about you in particular?
It can't just be because your name's Alice. There are tons of Alices.
Maybe it's all the Egyptian crap she's wearing.
Is it because of your face and how you look?
Well, it is true that I am both beautiful and elegant. Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen? I don't think that's the only reason, though. Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where? Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on. I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though. Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
You really think she put that much thought into it? She was probably just screwing with him, and it was the first thing that came to mind. Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I could see her doing something like that. Well, I think that's enough idle gossip for now. The cold sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful. We should go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse yet.
Well, at Alice's request, we made our way out of the treatment center. Whoa! Memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. I have no idea what that unscrambles to.
It looks like another warehouse.
It looks like the same warehouse.
Hey, look.
3 more doors.
They're all glowing white. You think?
These might be the next set of chromatic doors.
Look, they've got the same boxes next to them as the other doors.
So the next set of doors are white?
They haven't all been the same color before.
We definitely need to tell the others about this.
Right, let's head back to floor A.
Oh, thank goodness. You finally returned. I was beginning to get anxious.
Something happened?
Yes. It's Quark, you see. He...
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him. but his condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Tenmyoji shoved Kei aside and left through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him.
Quark. Come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Tenmyoji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. His Clover stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
You son of a bitch. This is serious.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but
without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do with him.
Hey, you. Luna. Alright, we've got Luna.
That's right. I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
wait, really? Is that true, Luna?
Well, yes, but...
You have to take a look at him then. Please. Quark needs your help.
Okay.
Well, that took a lot of convincing, doesn't it?
I'll see what I can do. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
Uh-huh. So, that thing can tell us what's wrong with Quark?
Yes, I believe it can.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better. Just let us know if you need anything.
Of course.
The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds, his results lit up the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Yes.
Don't tell me.
He's been infected with a virus called Radical-6.
Have you heard of this virus? Radical-6, I mean.
Yeah. I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
Dio and Luna were two of the first people to investigate the infirmary. They must have seen the newspaper clipping that Quark found. I'd stayed behind after the AB game and they'd all split up and gone into different rooms. It seemed like one way or another everyone had heard about Radical-6.
No. He can't... How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
Something about the tone of his voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Tenmyoji known about Radical-6 before the rest of us?
There must be something we can do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelivir. It's the only way to counteract Radical-6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
We looked around, but we didn't see anything.
I don't trust a damn thing you say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Io's telling the truth. We didn't find anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
No, nothing like medicine. I mean, it was just like a park. Lots of vegetation and stuff, but no medicine.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
We visited the laboratory. There were a number of chemicals and concoctions there, some of which were medicine, but nothing like what we're searching for, I'm afraid.
Oh God. And he's going to...
I seem to be getting the rooms that have the least to do with medical anything.
Oh God, no.
Look, just to be sure, the three of you went to the treatment center, right? And you're sure it wasn't
No,
there?
there was nothing even remotely like it. You went there too, didn't you? The only thing in the treatment center are those treatment pods.
Treatment pods. That's it. If we put Cork in one of those pods... For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Quark! Oh, thank God. You're awake.
Get away from me!
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But how?
Like this.
Quark's hand moved like lightning. He grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight toward his heart. Stop!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Pretty tough for a kid. Hey guys, I could use a hand here.
Right. On it.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Tenmyoji, what the hell are you doing? Get over here. Tenmyoji, can you even hear me?
Right.
Damn you! Bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body!
What?
They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape!
What?
Please! You have to let me go! Let me go! I'm trapped here! Let me die! I have to die! Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me!
You know, if this was 30 minutes later, it would have been a perfect cliffhanger, but we're not, so. Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, somebody get that scalpel away from him. Good. Thanks, whoever that was. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we gonna do? We gotta calm him down somehow.
Yes?
Are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean...
What?
There's Superil Beta.
Soperil?
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets.
Good. Perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But...
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay, let me just...
And then she stabbed me in the arm and I went to sleepy time.
Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves, everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Alright, I guess we're good for now.
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
He shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical-6?
oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article.
That the truth?
Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical-6 too?
Yes, at least I think so.
So what kind of virus is Radical-6?
What are you doing?
I turned and followed Tenmyoji's gaze. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. Apparently she had been the one to take it away from Quark. The longer I looked at her, however, the more I wondered if she'd taken it to protect him for some other sinister reason, more sinister reason. She didn't seem stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quark had a moment ago than I was entirely comfortable with. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was like an emotionless mask. She was not well. Alice? Hey, are you feeling okay?
We're all going to die.
Huh?
We're all dead already. Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
You don't understand? All of humanity is going to die. The virus will spread. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
You know, this is kind of like the despair virus in the second game of Danganronpa. Kinda. Wait! Alice! We were all too stunned to even try to restrain her. Just stood there as she spun and leapt through the door. Damn it! I shook myself and took off after her. But those few moments of hesitation had put too much distance and too many doors between us. Shit, which way did she go? Right? Left? Right? Left? Left, right? Right, left? Oh, okay. I was still trying to decide when everyone else poured out of the infirmary.
You lost her.
Yeah. I don't know which way she went.
Split up and look. Quickly. She can't have gotten too far.
Right.
Look. If you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood?
Gotcha.
I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah. I stay here. Got it.
All right, let's move, people. Get going.
At Fi's command, we splattered. Boom! We scattered, filtering off into the different doors. As I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the lounge would be a good bet. 340. No one here, huh? Damn, where did she go? Complaining wasn't gonna help anything. I needed to go look somewhere else. Shoot. Nothing in the treatment center either. We need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. If we hadn't stopped Quark. I need to hurry. I headed to the garden next. And there she was, covered in pink blood. Or not. I was totally imagining her being up against like the Zelkova tree or something. Zelkova moon tree. I'd only gone a few steps from the walkway through the grass when I stopped short. Oh, hey, this looks familiar. Alice!
Here you are. Good. glad you showed up. I just got here
Huh?
a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to carry her to the infirmary.
Then she's alive.
Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
So she's just unconscious.
Looks like it.
What about the
Doesn't look like
scalpel?
she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Right. Alice was lighter than I'd expected, and Fi and I managed to set off toward the infirmary at a brisk trot.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical-6.
On our way back, Fi had gone off to retrieve the rest of the participants. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no. No! What's going to happen to her? Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical-6. There's a special antiviral treatment. Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
Immunogoblin?
It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical-6. Those antibodies are the basis for Excelavir.
Wait, what about those pods in the treatment center? Can we just stick them in those?
I thought of that too, so I went and took a closer look at them. Unfortunately,
They can't cure it.
correct. They can suppress the symptoms for a while, but they can't kill the virus itself. The only way we can help Alice and Quark is if we can find some Excelavir.
But the pods will keep them from getting any worse, right?
Yes.
Well, then what are we waiting for? One of you, grab Alice. We're going to the treatment center.
As he spoke, Tenmyoji moved over to Quark and lifted his small, unconscious body off the bed. Quark shifted slightly as Tenmyoji moved him, and something fell out of his pocket with a soft clink. I bent down slowly and picked it up. Is this medicine?
What?
Well, what is it?
Hold on, there is a name on the label here. Axel... I think I've got it memorized. Sorry. I was trying really hard for something there, and I just kind of lost my train of thought.
Excelavir! You found it, Sigma! That's the one thing that can cure Radical-6.
Why did Quark have it?
Perhaps he found it earlier.
Earlier when?
The laboratory. It was on the other side of the red door. I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket.
He hid it?
Whether or not that was his intention is unclear. I did not have the opportunity to ask, as he collapsed immediately afterwards. It didn't feel appropriate to go digging around in his pockets for it after that. And to be honest, it had also slipped my mind. We were rather preoccupied with getting him to the infirmary as quickly as possible.
Who cares about the details? We have it. Hurry up and give it to him, Luna.
Hey, hold on a minute. What about Alice?
Does it really matter if she goes first or not?
I'm sorry, but I don't think we can do that.
What?
There's only enough here for one person. The only way we have to administer this is with the injection gun. And the way it functions, it uses a whole bottle each time you pull the trigger.
In other words, we can't split the dose in 2 or something.
Right.
While we all stood stunned, Fi moved. Stepping over to Quark, she quickly ran her hands through his clothes, then stepped back with a frown and a small shake of her head.
Nothing. That one bottle was it.
Do you think there might be some more back in the laboratory?
No. Unfortunately not.
No.
Oh, God.
Just enough medicine for one dose.
Only one person can be saved.
Who should we give it to?
Alice or Quark?
What the hell is this? There's no way we're only gonna save one of them. Do I have to spell it out? We're gonna save them both. That's... I needed to calm down. Think. There had to be some way to save both of them. It was there. I knew it. To be continued? What? I'm sorry. What? Remember how the first game had that one thing where it locked that true ending? Well, apparently this one does it to a lot of endings. And now I've got to like skip this somehow. That's interesting.
See,
oh, wait. I can just go flow. Okay. Yes, I wish to jump. Okay. So we went through the cyan door with Alice. And apparently I can't unskip. That's interesting. So we want to go through... is there a log? Oops. Okay. I need to remember... Okay, if we're going through cyan with Alice and I was... red? No, we were green, right? Crap. I really can't remember. Luna was blue. Right, we went through cyan because we were both red. Okay, so if I'm red and Luna's blue, that leaves Tenmyoji as green. So red and green make yellow. Yeah. Okay. So Alice is red, and to go through the same door as Clover, who was green, she would need to be going through the yellow. Wait, what? Crap. I really cannot remember how this worked. Okay. Pretty sure they were green. Because Dio and Cork were blue. Red and green make yellow. To get them to both go through yellow, we have to go through magenta with Luna. I think we'll pair up with Luna and head through the magenta door. Are you guys good with that?
All right.
Then Clover and I will go with Alice.
Yes! Okay. We're on the right track then.
As long as I get to go with Alice, I'm fine.
I don't have any objections. We'll be going through the yellow door, right?
That means Dio, Quark, and I are doing the cyan door.
Oh, perfect. And Tenmyoji and Cork trust each other as well.
Stuck with a kid and some old fart. I can't see how this could possibly go badly.
Well, maybe we'll get lucky and you'll pull your head out of your ass.
What did you just say?
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
We need to hurry.
Alright guys, let's get moving.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
So this will put us in the lounge? Whoa! That's new. When did that start happening? Oh, that's the thing that scans our bracelets. Has that always happened? Have I just missed it? Oh, we're in the lounge, okay.
Didn't
What
you
is
see the
this
door?
place?
It said this is the lounge.
Lounge? Does that mean there's somebody living here?
Well, there doesn't seem to be much dust. Maybe there is.
So you've got a well-used lounge right next to a big empty warehouse. What is this building for?
Beats me. It looks like there are 4 doors in here. Yeah. The one we came in, the one opposite it, and 2 more on the left and right. The 2 on the sides are covered with metal plates, though. Don't think we'll be opening them anytime soon.
I guess that just leaves us one option. No good. This one's locked too.
I didn't see any other doors in the hallway we came through. Maybe we can find one of the keys to the AB room in here somewhere.
Well, it's not gonna find itself. Let's go. Seek a way out. Alright, we don't have much time to explore the lounge, but I found 2 needles, so that's pretty cool. And an empty glass. Alright, now we have a whole bunch of empty glasses. The bar counter. You know, I was in a bar this one time. What are you, some kind of bar thing? Oh, come on. That one was genius. I wonder what this screen is for. Doesn't look like it's turned on. Can you see a switch? No, nothing. A button, but nothing happens when I push it. Nothing happens when I push the button. I wonder what this Y means. What's this thing? Some kind of sink? Ah, clever. If you get wasted, you can just puke in here. That's not what it's for! There's an icon in the counter above it. Huh, I guess it's a drain. You pour leftover drinks down it. Interesting. The Northern Hemisphere and a mysterious disc. What's this thing? Some kind of top? It's got these cones in the center. Yes, but look at the edges. Looks like part of a map. Could this be part of the Earth? Oh, well, then we... this isn't working. I can't combine the disc in a single hemisphere. Okay. RLRLOEIDIMLIOONRONEN. What? There are some letters on the wall. Some of them are black and some are red. RLRLOEDIIMLIOONRONEN. Is this some kind of code? This safe is just like the one I saw in the AB room. Yeah, Sigma and I saw one just like it. So you think it opens the same way? We'll try it and find out. Oops. That's what I was going for. Okay. Well, I know it doesn't, so... no good. I can't do it. What's this? A note? Looks like a page from a journal. Found a fragment of a bartender's diary. You can review it in the archive. Sure, let's go for it. Not memo. Archive. This thing. 3 customers came in today, a couple and their son. Their father sat in the center, while the mother on the left and the son on the right. When I came to take their order, they said the following. My wife likes the color red, and I like white. My son has always liked the ocean. My son has loved the color blue ever since he was a child. My husband liked island, and I like planet. My mother and I like moon. My father likes anything green. Well, one of them was a liar, but I swiftly made their drinks and handed them over. I hate those. What about the other side? Okay. Most of the Northern Hemisphere. Northern Hemisphere with disc. A red leather sofa Looks as though it's seen better days. Yeah, it's pretty dirty. Is that mold? A red leather cushion. Achoo! Hey, come on, that was a real sneeze. It was dusty. Huh? Something behind this cushion. Is this a magazine? Ah. Well, what's in the magazine? Probably information about that lunar eclipse. But can we solve this puzzle? Go back in time, or forward in time, or laterally in time, and figure out how to save both Alice and Quark? I'm already getting lost, and we have only seen one part of one ending-ish, kind of. This is definitely going to be more difficult than the other one. But find out next time on Let's Play Zero Escape Nonary Game Virtue's Last Reward. Until then, later guys. Hair flip. Back to hunting.